Good, good. Are you at? So it looks like you're at home.
Yeah. Got my list of things to do. I'm just trying to work through this list, but I've got this app that I use that it's like just because I was writing down so many lists, and it's really handy but it's just getting bigger.
Well, your list.
Yeah, it's just getting out of hand.
Wow, what do you need to do?
To crack on. I need to
Yeah.
crack.
Cool. So you're based in Brighton, aren't you?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I moved here in like 2009.
So you've got this big release coming soon, haven't you? The 3 EP collection on
Yeah.
on block, I think. On block, is
Yeah,
that how you
that's
say
it.
it?
Yeah.
And that's a collection of the 3 EPs that you've released so far. You just
That's right.
put it onto one vinyl and digital release. The 3 EPs have got their own names: red, blue, and green, apparently.
Yeah.
And this is just basically you, isn't it? You are Laundromat.
Yeah.
And is
Yeah.
nobody else involved in this?
Well, not currently. I mean, there's a group of people that have been involved from the start. The recordings were co-produced by Tom Andrews, and he mixed them all as well. And then on the recordings, and this guy Chris Banner, he played drums on the recordings. He learned all the stuff off the demos and basically played it so it had a human feel to it, because there was all my stuff was all chopped up. So and Chris still plays with us live, and Tom did for a while, and there's a whole bunch of people that are they're involved to varying degrees, but yeah, for the most part it's me that makes the music. There's definitely some people that are heavily involved, like Josie, who plays bass now as well. She's amazing. I can't really imagine doing it without her now. So,
Yeah.
her voice as well. She sings on the last single, the last single that came out called Combo. So her
Right.
voice on the back
Yeah.
of that, and she's amazing.
So when you do it live, how does it work?
So yeah, it was pretty standard setup. At the minute we've got Chris on drums and Josie on bass doing backing vocals as well.
Yeah.
Got this guy Marcus plays guitar. Marcus Hamlet, he's amazing.
Bloody hell.
He's often quite busy.
Everybody seems to have Marcus playing with
Yeah,
them.
yeah. He spreads himself quite thin.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not meaning that negatively or anything like that, but his name crops up so often, it's unreal.
It's mad.
Yeah, the folk, the Wilcombe, isn't it? Wilcombe Records, and
Yeah.
This is the Kit, and loads of other
That's
people.
it. All of that. Yeah.
It says, on the information I got in front of me, these 9 tracks were written really slowly over a number of years.
Yeah.
And although they've been out for a while now, it's cathartic to release them as this collection. Is this one of the things on your list? Do more music or what?
It is indeed. Yeah, it is, definitely is. Yeah, they were sort of like those songs were written after I was doing this other project for a while, and it kind of just ground to a few things. It was just like it ended for whatever reason, and then I knew that I was going to do something else, but I didn't really know how I wanted it to sound or anything. I felt a sort of pull in a bit of a different direction, really. So I spent like a few years at home with just on my laptop, just kind of like chopping up drum samples and trying things and scrapping them. Right, I recorded an album and scrapped it, and then another one and scrapped it. It was just like, I don't know, I definitely thought I was going a bit mad with it, but then eventually I sort of hit on this thing with I found there was a couple of songs that are now on the EPs where I just got really excited by the groove going round and round forever. Yeah. And and then making an arrangement using just the vocals and shakers and stuff. And that felt really exciting, with keeping the drums and the bass the same. So yeah, it took a few years to get to that point, because I think I was just trying to break old habits and whatever. Although I can only say that retrospectively. I didn't know at the time. I thought I was just probably going a bit mad.
I was just also reading a bit further on. I didn't really understand what this meant. It says, I think, I don't know if these are your words, but it says the project explores the end of the world, binge drinking, social anhedonia, which I don't know what that is, nostalgia, as well as the time Hayes, which is yourself, Toby Hayes, got catfished. What does that mean?
It's sort of a bit more of a sort of like modern day phenomenon where like people are pretending to be other people online, and when someone gets catfished, they've sort of they've been tricked by someone else, someone that's pretending to be someone else, and you end up in some sort of like a relationship with them, to whatever that relationship is, I guess varies, but yeah. I was in a long-term romantic relationship with someone that's completely made up.
Oh, right. Was that interesting, or was that?
It was interesting.
I mean, I don't want to bring up stuff that you may not want to talk about, but
it's all good. Yeah, no, it was very strange. It was, I guess, it lasted a long time. It's it's the kind of thing where it's I guess predictably it's a long story, but to keep the story short, it kind of overlooks quite a few bits that sort of make it make sense. But yeah, essentially there was I did a show in 2006 in Leeds, and there was a woman there that how am I going to explain this? Yeah, long and short of it is that I was contacted online by somebody, and I thought I'd seen her at this show.
Yeah.
And we started, we were chatting and stuff, and then we arranged to meet, and she couldn't, and for whatever reason, but we continued to talk regularly. And then we're phoning each other. She moved away, and she moved to Morocco, and this thing just developed, and it lasted years and years and years. And then eventually, she made a mistake, and it sort of like exposed her, and the profile picture she was using, which is just somebody she's been pretending to be for ages,
right.
Happened to look a lot like somebody that I'd seen at this show, and that was it was pure luck. But she befriended like my family, my friends. We posted each other parcels. It was we spoke every day. It was cool. Very strange.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, there's a lot more to that story, and maybe you could always, maybe you should do a special podcast about it or something. I don't know. There's got to be some outlet for that, because it sounds really
there's a lot there.
Yeah,
there's a lot there. Yeah. Goodness me.
But now I know what catfished is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were doing quite a few shows with Penelope Isles, weren't you, last year?
Mm.
I think you did some tour. You were on tour with them for a while, weren't you?
We were meant to be, but then the tour got rescheduled and then rescheduled again.
Right. But you're also playing with Villagers, I see.
In August, another one that got rescheduled.
Yeah. But is that happening this August, or?
That is, yeah. All things being well.
Yeah. So is there any connection with you and I can't remember his real name now.
Connor.
Connor.
Yeah, no connection. I mean, we've never met. I think we don't have a sort of like connection, but it turns out Marcus, of course, used to play in Villagers.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, right. I didn't know that. But
I didn't know that either. He, but so he's friends with those guys.
Well, let's hope it's a lot easier for you this year. And a lot easier for us as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Jesus, it's just but with all that stuff, I felt there was no room to get upset or annoyed about any of it. It was just obviously it was such a shit show for everyone.
What can you do?